This is Brews with the Homies. We got James, JB, Heron, and myself today. We're back. JB, you brought some bottles here alongside with Heron. What bottles did you bring? Who's it from? Come on, I want to know.
All right, we'll get straight into it, guys. Heron had the pleasure to go to California and visit some cool places. So he did a little quick run around, grabbed some good beer, and now we're going to do an episode on 3 Solaris bottles. And Heron, we'll let you dive into them because you got to pick out these bottles, and you can talk about your trip a little bit as we get into them.
Yeah, so the first one is the Heliocentric, right? The one on the left?
Yes, sir. That's going to be our
so
left
this one is a blended Saison with apricots and Motueka hops. So I guess just dive into it, right?
Oh, we're going to go straight in? Okay,
Nose
let's go.
deep.
This is a collaboration with Conscious Ales.
Conscious Ales.
Yep, and it's going to come in at 7%. The description on this one, hand-selected barrel blend of mixed cultural Saisons made and blended in collaboration with our good friends at Conscious Ales, re-fermented on apricots, and generously dried hop with freestyle Motueka hops.
Motueka. Ooh, you definitely get the Saison smell right off the nose. A little bit of the apricot.
Cheers. We didn't
already?
cheers. I know, yeah. Dustin
This
already
dude
did
already
it.
sipped
I mean,
already.
when you
Yeah.
pour my glass to the top and you want me to cheers, I gotta,
Heron's ordering his own world over there.
Dude, Heron's the man right now.
I'm ready.
He's
I'm
ready.
for this thing.
He was eyeing it before we even started.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be a fun one to
This
get
is
into.
cool. I like this.
So,
You know, I'm a huge Saison person. This Saison is really delicious. I like it how you can get the Saison up front. The apricot does a really good job. And with Saisons, there's some that are like way too sweet, right? You get it on your tongue and you're like, oh God, like this is a warhead. This one, I feel like it's a nice, like moderate, like sour taste to it.
Yeah.
You know, like that I get on my tongue, and I really enjoy it. Really refreshing. And this is only 7%.
yeah.
You should have just tornado chugged the bottle.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. I like that it has like a good combination.
Nope.
I'll tornado chug it right now.
Glug, glug, glug.
It's a good mix of acidity too, right? It's not like overly acidic. The sourness is kind of mellowed out in the middle. Sweetness is not really there, but maybe it's like kind of blending it together to make it not so acidic, not so sour. And the carbonation on it's nice. I think it's pretty highly carbonated, and just a beautiful blend. That's why when Heron went down there, I was like, what should I get? And I was like, one of every bottle, thinking there was like 4 or 5 bottles we didn't have. He's like, I got 16 bottles. And I'm like, what the fuck did we just do?
Wait, hold on. What did you just...
You unleashed the monster.
You unleashed the monster.
Heron was like, I have never been happier.
Say less.
Yeah, let me grab it.
He said 16 bottles from my favorite brewery. Say fucking less, bro. But hold on. You know, we haven't had James on in a long time.
Yeah.
And you know what's been missing is the world famous James Milroy rating.
Yes.
I want to hear your rating on this.
I'm not in love with this, to be honest with you. I'm not an apricot person.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, it's good though. I can see how apricot fans would love it, but for me, I'd say the shirt is off.
Ooh.
Okay.
I would say it's a 3. It's right in the middle of the road. I would say I really like it, but maybe my taste buds got to be used to it.
Yeah.
So is it a shirt off with nipple tassels?
No. Those are the towel. Those are the towel tassels.
Okay. The towel tassels. Okay.
Yeah.
So Dustin, what's
TT,
your rating?
baby.
Get James back on the podcast.
Yeah,
He's having
it's
a
a
good
great
time.
comedy club in this.
Last time I heard TT, someone was referring to Tristan Thomas or Thompson. So
The train? Come on.
no, the basketball player. My rating on this one, man, I love it. I wish that we had another bottle because I would definitely tornado chug this.
That's brave.
Do you want some of mine?
Oh, dude, if you don't want it,
Yeah.
oh, I will
Whoa,
take it.
Oh,
the
there
first
you
time
go.
that somebody has ever offered anybody their pour on the podcast.
Yeah,
right here.
Right here.
I told you.
First.
I'm not a fan of apricot. Man.
Damn, it's okay. It just means more for me.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
It's
I
more
think-
for the homies. That's what's
There
great.
you go.
Everyone benefits.
I think for the rating system, use an untapped rating here. I think this is a solid 4.7 in my opinion.
Wow, that's really high.
I really like. I just like how this Saison, like I said, it's tastes like a Saison. The apricot does a good job. It's not really citrusy like how it normally is, or not citrusy, acidic. Sorry.
Acidic, yep.
Acidic. And like with this one, the sourness isn't like overpowering. It's just very moderate. It's like, damn.
Yeah.
It knocked my socks off.
So
In
Heron?
James' terms, it's a 5, full nude.
Nude beach in Spain.
Yeah, nude beach in Spain, full fucking lighthouse looking out there.
Holy smokes, man.
Ooh.
All right, Heron. Before we get too crazy here, what's your rating?
All right, I'll bring us back down. So the apricot and the hops really come together. Like they're just kind of one of the same in the way. Like you get that acidity, and it's the acidity throughout, but the apricot and the hops really come together together.
Yeah.
So you get like the greenness, a little bit of greenness of the hops. Like you don't get a huge hop characteristic out of this. Like it's not like bitter. It's not like a super like because it's what dry hop you said.
Yeah, I think double dry hop. Here, let me.
Yeah.
Come on,
double check.
Professor. Come
I
on.
know,
You gotta
yeah.
know it, man.
Come on.
So
Yeah,
that-
just dry hopped with it.
yeah,
Freestyle.
So that would bring like a lot of aroma and stuff
Yeah.
into it. So yeah, I think the hops and the apricot play really well together. And that's what makes this beer a beer. It's not overly complicated, not overly complex. Everyone can understand it. And if you don't like it like James, well then you just give your
share it
pour
with your
away
homies, yeah.
to somebody who does like it.
Like me.
And then
You better hope
world
the
is-
next pour is even better.
the world is a better place for it.
So what's your rating?
Wrap it up in a nice bow, man. It's like, come on.
We were getting there. We just gotta get the little bow.
To make it an even bow, I'll say 4.4.
Ooh,
4.4.
alright.
Oh, okay.
So hold on, before you unveil your rating, what was that other Saison bottle that I absolutely loved that that got released out here from Solaris?
Was
Oh,
it
the other
was it
one that we had.
the bachelor party.
No,
No,
the-
no.
You're
Wait.
talking about the
Or is it
one-
or is it the Pure Project one?
No, there's one Saison that you like a lot from Pure Project, Madeline.
Yes, but no. There
What you're
was
talking
one.
about? No, we did on the podcast, right?
Yeah,
We
the
did-
bottle.
But that was what do they call it?
The drink like thing.
Yeah.
The cocktail like thing. I forget
Yeah.
what it was.
Because it was like a mix, right? It was like the new style.
Oh yeah, it was like a whiskey. It was like a whiskey.
Whiskey sour,
It was a
something?
whiskey sour
IPA mix.
with the like a
New school IPA.
Yeah, it
or
was something
yeah.
like that.
Which
I know
is funny.
exactly
I
what
went
you're
down
talking
there
about.
and they had one of those bottles still too.
And so he
I
he
have a
grabbed
bottle.
it.
I have a bottle
Oh, nice.
still too at the house, and like after having this Saison, like I kind of want to go home and just like
Chug it, tornado
Chug-
chug it,
tornado
Come on.
chug it,
Don't
you know?
disappoint us. You got to do it.
I gotta do it.
Yeah.
How about this? I'll bring the bottle for when we go golfing
Oh god.
for our birthday,
Oh,
for James
boy.
and I's birthday, and I'll tornado chug it there, so everybody can
All right.
witness it.
Yeah, that's a deal.
There you go.
That's a
That's
deal?
That's a deal.
All right, that's a deal.
Are we shotgunning alongside you?
Oh, dude, you guys are gonna be holding me. I'm gonna.
Whoa!
Oh.
What are we holding?
We're
Hold on,
Ubering,
time
you know,
out.
say
We're
that.
progressing. The next
Okay.
beer. Next beer.
Wait. I gotta
Oh,
say my
right,
rating.
these guys
cut
rated.
me off.
You know,
They got a little too crazy over
Oh,
here.
no.
I had to be
We're
like,
having a rager over here, man.
dude,
Come on, man.
this is the fun side. That's the slapnet side.
Okay, so my rating. So I'm trying not to just die laughing. I like the whole combination of this. Don't let it that says hops on there. Some people I think would be instantly turned off by that. Like, oh, hops with a Saison and there's too much going on or it might be too hoppy. No, hops play very well. It's more like, I think, dry hopping it. You're going to be getting more of the aroma. And I would go with the 4.6, 4.7 rating. I'm leaning more towards Dustin there. And I really enjoy it. So if you like Saisons, definitely go try their stuff. It's incredible. 4.6, 4.7 for a Saison is really high. I think in my style and rating, it's hard to get up there with some of these styles because we've had such good shit. And we love like that rating system, right? We talked about it with Brews Clues. When you start rating against really good beer that you had, it almost gets harder on those
Yeah.
ratings. So
Oh yeah, most definitely. At that point, it's almost like you have to tear it out. Like you have like the S plus tier, you have the S tier, you have the A tier, the B tier. Like you start kind of going down on that.
Is this like comparing it to cars? Like, like racing games or whatever. The S tier is like the best tier.
I
or
mean,
something.
a lot of people can compare it to the card games. I mean, like, there's a lot of video games out there where they compare, like, video game characters that have, like, certain abilities and stuff. Where, like, S tier is, like, they're fucking broken. Like, this is the best character in the game.
Yeah.
And then you have the characters that are, like, they're good, but they have, like, their, like, you know, their weaknesses, I guess you can say. So it's just kind of like the rating system a lot of people use because like it's hard to rate a character 1 through 10, right?
Yeah.
When you got 10 characters. So a lot of people like to break it up into like tiers like that. So like a car video game, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
So out of 10, it's a comfy 8, average 9, like type of thing.
Nah, that
No.
nah.
You lost us.
So this realistically, this is kind
I'm
of
trying to beat the level, bro. It's like,
It's kind of like the grown-up version of a sour IPA from, say, 8-Bit. Like, I would say this is like a refined, kind of sophisticated... Of course, it's in a bottle, so you automatically have to be like, whoa, you know? So,
Wow!
yeah. So, like a sour IPA. Kind of break it down.
Yeah.
But it's more sophisticated than that. Next beer, we got an aged hop Saison. So, more hops, more Saisons... A nice place to visit is the name. And I think you are going to read this.
Yeah, before
Yeah.
JB hops on over the counter here and beats me up, he wants me to read this.
Geez.
He said,
Violent.
on the little description back here, Solaris normally puts a little fun stuff back here. It says, if I'm dead, then all of this, the joint, the clothes, and the booze, then I must be in heaven. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I'm in heaven, right? And you're my guardian angel, something like that? Oh, something like that. Yes, Mr. Valentine. That's what it says on the back here.
Dude, it was kind of like, I felt like I was back in like high school where you had to read aloud. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh shit, here you go. Like, I wanna
I'm
see.
the person that hides in the corner,
Yeah.
bro. I was like,
Don't
do
pick me,
not
don't pick
call
me.
on me,
Dude,
bro.
I hated when they picked me to read in class because I would always
Dude, you
fuck
beat
up.
those one people. You're a good storyteller, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
but my thing is like when you read out of a textbook, it's just
it's
like,
different. I get it.
It's and then like
Doesn't
I
hit
fuck
as well.
up, and then everybody's like, oh,
You're an idiot. You're
Yeah.
illiterate, you dumb fuck.
yeah, no,
Like,
literally.
yeah,
You go beat your ass on the basketball court, bro.
So JB, what was the percentage on this bad boy?
So this one right here, we are clocking in at
what is it? What is it?
6%.
Oh,
And
so
it's a aged hop saison.
aged
Not a
hop
lot.
Saison.
Not a lot about it of what's in it and everything. So let's figure it out. And then quick, circling back to that one beer you were talking about from Solaris, Woman in the Dunes. It was a postmodern IPA. Is what they
no,
called
that's
it.
a different one.
That's a different
He's
one.
looking. He was
Oh,
looking
you're
for
talking about the
other
green one. Oh, I was,
Yeah.
okay. Huh. I was wrong.
Woman in
Wow.
the Dunes is sick too.
That
I
was our
also have
first
that.
one
Yeah,
that
that
we
was the
really
first
liked.
one.
And
Yeah.
then it was the
Do
green
you
one.
have
Okay,
your
cheers.
phone? I feel like you and I
It's
are
up
left
there.
out. Oh yeah, yours
It's
is
up there
recording.
recording.
You and
Yeah,
I feel
cheers.
like we're left out.
Hold
at
on, I'm
this
one
trying,
point.
more time.
I'm trying to
One
find.
more
I'm trying to
Dustin,
find the
if you're
beer.
trying to text me, we're filming a podcast.
You know what, James?
He's
I
trying
was
to
gonna
find-
send you booty pics, but
Oh
never
my
mind.
gosh.
Wait, send it like silent mode. What's it called? Like,
Oh, invisible ink, so you can have a
invisible
scratch.
ink.
Ooh, so he's got to
Ooh.
scratch it off. It's
Yeah.
like a scratch and sniff.
Yeah, dude.
Whoa, whoa.
Don't
It's gonna
get
smell
too
like
close.
ass or a job. It's like
All right, let's try this one more.
All right,
I already tried it.
Oh, good
Sorry.
job.
I pulled the
Wait,
D.
they all put their lips on it. Whoa.
know.
I pulled the D, bro.
I found it. I'm pretty sure this is it. Golden Earrings, whiskey sour inspired
Yes, that's
sour
what it was.
blonde ale.
Yes, that's
There we
what
go.
it was.
It was gonna drive me crazy. I had to find it.
Oh.
It's weird. These are like from the first Saison to this one, you get two different styles of it, and you're just like, dude, like which one do I pick is the best one? Like they're just both very like different.
Yeah, they're unique in their own way. They play on the palate so different. Yet at the same time, you know it's a Saison, right? Like there's some familiarity there.
So the one
it's
thing I
different.
could tell you from the difference from the first one and the second one, right?
Yeah.
The second one is more dry, right?
Yeah.
The sourness is a little bit more moderate, like not noticeable. On this one tastes like a classic Saison, and the sour is like a step above a little bit of moderate, like in my on my tongue right now. So you could definitely tell the difference. Like if I closed your eyes, you're gonna be like, okay,
Yeah, I
that's
know.
the dry hopped one. This is just
Yeah, I think I don't know. For me, that second one has that dry sour finish. It almost reminds me of like a drier wine, and it's gonna play with no sweetness, no fruitiness. This is just classic to me, more in that realm of a Saison that I would expect. Personally, I think I'm leaning more towards the first one because I like the complexity. I like everything playing along there, the hops, everything is working in harmony. This one, great for what it is, but there's nothing standing out for me to be like, wow factor. And not to say that's like bad, it's just solid at what it does, and it's there doing its job. But
Yeah.
the other one, I
There's no wow
just
factor.
like that. Wow, it's cool to share, fun.
So
But yeah.
I would say that both beers have the same pieces, the same number of pieces, just different components. The first one with the apricots in there, and I feel like it was more acidic and had more hop greenness characteristic than this Saison right here that is also hopped. But I don't know if it's dry hopped or how they hopped it and whatnot. But yeah, that first one was loud. It was louder for me in every aspect. It was louder in the sourness, louder in the green hopness. It just kind of it spoke to you, but it had, it was not super complex. It didn't layer throughout like your whole experience on the tongue. And a Saison really shouldn't. That's not something that a Saison does. That's reserved for like stouts. Where you're like, okay, I taste this on the front and it's completely different on the back, or just like something similar but still a different experience. Where this kind of stays true throughout, and I kind of like this style of beer because it kind of just stays true throughout the entire experience while drinking it. And I don't know, this is more of a true Saison.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say other than it's great, and it's something that you would find out of Jester King. Something like a Saison.
Yeah.
It's a Saison. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah.
Saison.
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 All right, Mr. James.
This is better for me. I guess there's no apricots in it, but it's very basic, very good. I like it a little bit better than the first one. It's still that shirt off with, like, I would say the shorts are on the knees area, so I would say it's a 3.6.
So you're Patrick starring it.
Yeah, Patrick Star, baby.
Ooh.
Right before they come in, so.
Ooh, damn.
Yeah.
Woo.
Shout out the SpongeBob movie, baby.
Yes, shout out SpongeBob movie. I love that movie. I do gotta say, the more and more I have Saisons from Solaris, the more and more that they are getting close to beating the Madeline for me from Pure. And Madeline is like where I'm basing everything off of.
Yeah.
'Cause that's like, to me, that's a perfect Saison for me. With this one, I just, like Heron said, like this one is just a Saison. And this is what I would picture a Saison tasting like. And for me, it's in that same realm as the first one, but in a different way for me. So my rating is still going to be a 4.7 on this. I really enjoy both of them.
Yeah.
I can't really pick a favorite because they're just both different. And
Yeah,
it's
different in their own way,
and it's
yeah.
good different. It's not like a bad one. It's phenomenal. I'm going to go back to the first one after I'm done talking, and then I'm going to go back to the second one. This is like one I'm going to just keep going back and forth.
Yeah, I think that's kind of cool when you're able to go side by side with these, because then you can compare it and enjoy drinking those. That's why I always say I love having multiple beers at the same time to go back and forth. I would rate it probably 4.2. It's very solid at what it does. It's very good, but just for me, it's missing that next tier. And so the first one got the better rating. Heron?
Man, I rated the other one 4.4. I feel like I have to bump it up, but this one, I guess I'll say 4.4 as well. Like, I'm reaching for these anytime I feel like having a Saison.
Yeah.
If I see some people and they're like, hey, what is that? And I'm like, check it out. Let's have it together.
Let's crack this bad boy open.
Let's do it. Like, Saisons,
do it.
I don't crave Saisons too often, but they are a style that is just awesome.
Yeah.
Like, I remember it being my favorite style for a long time before of course, the dark IPA or the black IPA.
Yeah.
No, not the. Why am I saying that? The dark lager.
Yeah,
the
dark
dark
lager.
lager.
Yeah.
I was like,
damn, bro.
I was like, did I miss this era? Like, what
I
is
knew-
he talking
I knew
about?
it sounded weird, but a black IPA is also interesting.
Yeah, we've had a couple
Confidence
of
is
good
a
ones.
thing, bro.
Very
so we would have
interesting.
left you. So
Yeah.
Left you.
Beleved you.
Beleved. New dictionary term, baby. Beleved.
So yeah, the dark lager still has my heart, but saisons, you know, if you can tummy the acidity, phenomenal, phenomenal. Now, is everyone done here? Do we move
Yeah,
on
I
to
already
the
did
next
my,
one?
I did my
Next.
rating, yeah.
Alright, so we gotta introduce it first. Come on, Heron.
This is weird. It looks different than the other two. What
It's
is this?
darker.
A
Oh, this
collaboration with Castellum. I don't know how you say it. Castellum. Some people say Castellum, Castellum.
Castellum.
This one is the biggest beer today at 10.2%. They make the other ones look like little babies. Okay,
Yeah.
like those ones. Like
I mean, you could say little bitch. I mean,
I mean, I don't know if that's in my vocabulary, but these ones are like they're cute. Okay, this one you gotta respect. You drink too much of this one,
You're done.
your wife gets mad at you, your girlfriend is like, hey, what the hell are you doing? And then you're like, I don't know.
or you throw up.
Where
at
the
a
hell you
festival.
at?
Oh,
Yeah.
or you throw up anywhere, really. So be careful. Anyways, so collaboration, as I've already said. Imperial sour... God damn. Imperial...
We're making new dictionary terms, bro. Like, God damn.
Dictionary words.
Yeah, I said dictionary, God damn it.
I just wanted to see if
Girls,
you repeated.
girls.
Calm down.
Imperial sour porter, aged in mauve Dre, Mouvedree barrels,
Okay.
and re-fermented on blueberry and Madagascar vanilla beans.
Oh yeah.
And it has a description for the first time, but we're not going to go into it until we have already tasted it. So let's get into it.
Cheers. Because the smell.
Oh my God.
Party.
Oh my god.
Well,
Someone-
Heron, you are done.
Someone filled mine all the way up, man. I'm
Oh,
freaking tired of these.
Who was that?
Napkin. There you go.
Thank you, bud.
So, right off, we got to talk about the nose on this because absolutely incredible smelling. Like,
Oh, it's
my
like a
God.
candle.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wow, a lot going on.
For me, it's like a nice blueberry kind of barrel aged, almost like a chocolatey nose coming through. Like, I don't know. It's just it smells so pleasing to me. It's like aesthetically pleasing, but
It's like a
smell-
breakfast, like kind of spicy,
Almost, yeah, like a
blueberry
pancake,
spice.
yeah.
You know, like
Maybe like a blueberry pancake with maybe a little cinnamon.
How the fuck?
Yeah, how the hell do
blue-
you
yeah.
smell anything right now,
How?
bro?
Yeah, how do you get the blueberry
On the
like-
nose?
No, there's no nose, bro.
No, mine smells great. Maybe it's this.
Give me
shout
yours.
out to Las Vegas Beer Snob for this little snifter glass. You know,
Give me that shit. Maybe it's beer snob here.
it's this nice little
No,
glass.
I don't smell anything.
Well,
oh,
Ah, he's
I
got
took
COVID.
my out. He's
He's got COVID. We gotta shut down the pod.
no, we're already dead.
Do you smell anything?
I'm not getting the blueberry smell, but when I pull away, I definitely like kind of get a.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely get
I
it
don't
when I'm
know.
like this
I
far
don't know who
away.
you.
Yeah, we got to practice the away takeaway there.
all right. So let's get into this beer since we talked about the nose a little bit and how they can't smell it. So you know, no
This
help
is-
to us.
This is the COVID side.
Yeah.
All right, Heron, I want you to jump right into it.
All right. I mean, so I've already described the nose. Acidity throughout almost kind of rivals the acidity as the first one.
Yes.
The blueberry is kind of there, but it's kind of like a underripe blueberry because of the acidity
Yeah.
in a way. So you still get like that sweetness, that blueberry. I don't know what blueberries taste like. They just taste like blueberries.
Yeah.
No,
Whoa.
I'm gonna smell yours.
Oh, now you want to smell mine? I was gonna.
I don't
So,
smell
it's
shit,
like-
bro.
Blueberries could be either sweet or sour depending on like the ripeness when you get them, and this definitely leans towards that sour side. But I like the funk on this because it's a barrel-aged sour porter, which is extremely funky, extremely different. It's very pleasant. I was kind of concerned that porter, blueberry, sour, you were not really used to all those words and flavors put together. So on this one, I think it comes together very well. Matches the first one's acidity. Get that underripe blueberry sourness, and the porter, I think, kind of backs up the smoothness towards the end. So you get that acidity in the front, blueberry in the middle, and more of like a porter finish for me. So it allows you to keep drinking it. But if you can't handle acidity, probably a little bit of a turnoff for people on that side of things. You guys?
Well, you said it on the head. So the acidity for me is too much. I'm sorry. I don't know. This is not for me again. I get a lot of blueberry on this. Again, I just think I'm not a berry fan.
Can you smell the blueberry?
No, I
taste the
taste
blueberry?
it. It's literally like that. Sorry, I hit the mic too hard, bro. So sorry.
I gotta edit. It's fine. I also clapped during this episode. So.
Let's keep it going. Yeah, it smacks you in the face. Like,
It really does.
Flavors.
Like you said, the acidity's there. Like I get really, really big blueberry flavor in there, and then it actually does smooth out.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm getting from this.
It's almost like a lemony, like wine.
Yes,
in there
okay,
too.
that's
Like,
okay. I was gonna
think
say
the wine
lemony.
fit-
Yeah, you're right. You're right on the head on that one. So it's
Yeah, it's funny. Like the more we talk about it, it's just like words start popping. Like, yeah, I get that.
It's insane. The finish is so sexy. This is the sexiest.
the sexiness
finish.
of the ending. I don't know what you think about it.
Oh
We
my
haven't got to you
goodness.
about it. It's no, and then the end. Yes, so it's saving it for me at the end. So I'm gonna give this another shirt with the shorts Patrick Star rating again.
Okay.
But the more you drink it, the more your taste buds
Get
are
acclimated
accustomed
to
to
it, yeah.
the
3.75
acidity.
for me.
Yeah.
So it kind of ignores the acidity, and you get more of that sexy Madagascar vanilla coming through.
No, he's looking at me like, don't talk to me
All
right
right,
now.
all right.
Like,
Let's go.
All right,
What do we
Dustin.
got going on over there? What are you mixing up?
All right, Dusty Divot, let's go, baby.
It's like a 2v2 battle over here of the mics. It's like,
Can I definitely gotta say, I was judging it very hard based off of like the name of it, Imperial Sour Porter. Like I'm thinking, oh man, this is gonna be a fucking sour coffee beer. Like man, fuck this. Like this, like coffee, and then you throw sourness on top of it. Like this is gonna be a bad day, and it's not a bad day. I definitely gotta say, don't judge the bottle by the cover. You just
By the
gotta
label.
By the label.
No,
There-
or the
whoa,
name.
whoa.
I mean, the label's sick. I don't
The
know.
label's
I'm gonna
sick.
smash this over his head. He
Whoa,
talking
whoa,
shit.
I'm not talking
Okay.
shit. I'm just saying the name. All right.
No,
It's-
the Imperial Sour Porter would
Yeah, it-
scare a couple people.
It
I
scared
get
the fuck out of me. I'm
Right,
not even gonna
right,
lie. And then when you guys were like, "Oh, I smell the blueberry," I was like, "The fuck you mean? There's a blueberry in this?" And then I started tasting it, and I was like, "All right,
there it is.
There it is. Like, hey, like, what's up?"
Yeah.
It like fills in the gaps, you know. And then, like, for me, like, this is my first time ever having this style, so like, it's really hard to kind of base it off of if this is like shit or if it's great. In my opinion, it's good. It's not like it's great, like
Yeah.
Tony the Tiger great, you know?
Oh,
it's
damn.
just good. And for me, like I gotta start it off as a solid base, right? Like I think with this one right here, it's a solid like 4.4. I like the sourness on it. I like how you get like the blueberry kind of fills in the little holes that would be there if it wasn't in there. I definitely would have to share this. This is not one that I can just like down by myself. This is one like if somebody was like, "Hey, I'm down to try that." Like
Yeah.
I would definitely be like, "All right, let's bust this bad boy out." If it's just me by myself, hell the fuck no. Like like Heron said at the beginning, you're finished. You're done. You're
Yeah,
throwing up. You're like, yeah.
Don't drink too much. You hit a lot of good points. I think you covered who would like look for this beer, how you would share it, how you would rate it. 4.4 solid. I think you would adjust that rating as you had more styles similar to
most
this, which would be
definitely.
cool.
Like I said, this is the first one I had,
Yeah.
so like for me, it's just really tough to say this is the greatest beer out of this style or this is the shittest beer out of this
Yeah.
style.
Well, that's why. Yeah, I'm glad that you have that rating, and then you could go off of and adjust
Yeah.
it as we have more. But for me, going into this one, it's tough 'cause I really enjoy it. I would still rate this probably at 4.8. The more you drink it, as Heron would say, how it finishes is so sexy. It's delicious. I enjoy it on so many levels. However, can I have a whole bottle of this in one sitting? That's where I struggle with the. Oh man, as much as I love it, I think at least me and you would have to share. Like at
It's
least
not
one other
designed.
person, right?
Dude,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
10.2%. It's not designed for one person to kill it. If one person kills this thing, I don't
The
know,
acidity would be
like,
tough to handle.
Good job.
Yeah, great.
Great fucking job.
Send us a
Like,
video. We'd love to see it.
Yeah.
Just start
Yeah.
tornado chugging.
If you tornado chuck it, even better. Send it in.
But yeah, that's still 4.8 for me. What do you think, Heron?
I think I don't know. I don't know how to rate anything.
It's just too good.
It's incredible. It's like it's weird. So Mikkeller makes a beer that's dark, that's also sour.
All right.
That was my first introduction to a sour dark beer.
Yeah.
And it was a lighter dark beer, kind of like a porter. I forget what it is. It was like the black label, black something. I don't know.
Black, the neon one?
Yeah, neon black or
Oh, it was
black neon or
black with the
something.
neon pink. Oh, what's it called? Oh my god.
It's something
Yeah, I know.
of that nature.
Yeah.
So this
The
one
cherries
is
one?
The what?
The dark
cherries?
cherry?
No, that's
No,
something
no,
different.
no.
Oh.
It was like the sea salt weird one.
I don't even think it was sea salt. It was just weird.
And then remember we had that other one from McKellar. that
People-
I will always remember, the salmon fucking flavored one. The
I
share
don't-
the friends one. Remember? We
Oh
had it.
no, that's Treaty of Friendship.
Treaty of
Yeah.
Friendship.
That one's so good. That's like a mezcal.
Yeah, I
kinda,
know.
That's
But that's
so
trippy.
good.
A lot of people.
It's so
think
good.
it's
So people
Back to
don't
the-
like dark beers that are sour. This one, I could see how people would just absolutely hate it. Anyways, for the people that do understand it, this one's great.
Yeah.
Throwing blueberries into this thing, that's incredible. I don't know, it blows my mind. The vanilla, I didn't realize vanilla was gonna come through. The label told me that vanilla came through at the end, and I didn't believe him. I was
Yeah.
like, no, I don't know what's going on. It's not soft. It just, I get acidity, blueberry, and kind of like, of course, you get the spice on the nose, which I really don't know where it comes from. It's not in the description. Maybe it's just my
It's,
taste
the,
buds.
it's probably
and
the
aroma
barrel.
Just,
The tannins from the barrel, maybe. I think
could- yeah.
something from there.
yeah. There's a
like-
subtle barrel. I can't find it. I'm not attuned to barrels very much. But
Instead of where's Molly, it's where's the barrel?
where's
Find it in
barrel?
the flavor profile.
Dude, I can't find barrel. But anyways, that vanilla, if you can find it, if you're searching for it, you're gonna find it. You're gonna
Yes.
be like, dude, this is trippy.
tight.
It's actually there, and it just like tickles you, just like a little bit. It's like a little ghost tickling your feet, and you're like, did I feel something? And you're like, nah, I'm going crazy. That's what it is. It's very subtle.
If a ghost tickle my feet, he's getting kicked in the face.
Dude, the Casper is gonna be beating your ass, dude. Relax.
Dude, I am Casper.
Dude,
what
your
do you mean?
foot's going through Casper,
Casper,
bro. He's probably
right in the
giggling
sun.
you.
Dude, I'm fucking white as shit. I'm Casper, dog. Come on.
Yeah, but as we wrap this up, this is why we love doing this type of stuff, because Solaris, beer and blending, right? Like crazy ideas. If you were to tell people about this before making it and be like, oh yeah, we're gonna sell bottles of this, it would sound crazy. But then to take that idea, make it into a beautifully crafted beer that people can enjoy and share, absolutely mind-blowing. So hats off to you guys. It's always cool getting into this crazy shit, and we enjoy all the funkiness.
So before we end this episode, there's a couple of shout outs that I got to do, because from the last episode to now, I've been on another podcast. Shout out to Kev, Rel, Jesse, those guys at Those Millennials podcast. Thanks for having me on. And last time I recorded with them was at the end of Game 2 of the Nuggets series against the Lakers. And the Nuggets swept, so shout out to my boy Jokic and Jamal and MPJ. We got the brooms out and swept them fucking fake-ass Laker fans.
Whoa.
The Nuggets bandwagon
I
is
don't think there's
closed.
any fake Lakers
Oh,
fans.
yes, there is.
Oh.
There's plenty. And we swept you guys. The Nuggets bandwagon is closed. And I just got to say, looking forward to see who we play in the finals. Thank you guys for having me on.
Yeah, and we had Roland before in the past, so
Yeah.
go look up that episode, because that was a fun time
Oh,
with him,
that
and
was a
got
fun
to learn
time.
about him.
Yeah.
So always
And by
check
the
out
way,
that.
your Lakers suck. But
They fumbled the bag.
they
Did have a very good
They-
season for where they were at, though. I will just give them that.
at the end of the day, they didn't make it to the chip. They made it to the final before the chip, and they still
Right.
lost. They swept.
It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good.
It's all good. So, wrap it up too. Stay tuned to the social media. We'll have this on YouTube, so make sure to like, subscribe, and we'll be doing an event here soon. So, we'll probably be posting that sometime. when this
Soon.
episode
Soon.
is
It's
out. So just check
You don't
it out.
have to say event. Everybody already knows what time of year it is. It's
Yeah.
the James and Dbro birthday share in June. And
Yeah.
for everybody that was there last year,
Yep.
they saw what happened. It gets pretty wild.
And it was pretty fun.
It was pretty
Montucky
fun.
cake.
A Montucky cake that the wind blew over after further review.
Yeah. After he touched it, what's
Hey,
that?
we threw the challenge flag. We watched the tape. It was the win.
Yeah.
All right.
we'll
Sorry, I
say
had to
that.
relive that
Well,
again.
yeah. But yeah, so we'll be doing that. We have some other stuff planned, and we will have guests on within the next month or so. We have so much stuff planned for you guys, and
Very
stay tuned
exciting.
to that.
Very exciting. And go
Cheers.
Knights.
Go Knights, go, baby.
Let's go.
Oh,
Later, guys.
also before
Whoa,
we
whoa,
leave,
whoa, whoa, whoa.
also
Whoa.
before I leave,
Robert.
this beautiful bottle over here, if they win on Thursday or whatever day they're going to win it, we will be popping this live. I will
Popping
make
it
sure
live.
everyone's over so we can pop this live because I've been waiting for 3 fucking years to open this,
Yeah.
and so this is a Stanley Cup entry bottle, and then when they win it, there is a white bottle of there that they'll do it when they win it.
Yep. So let's make it
So
happen.
you know what that means, right? That means we got to be over here tomorrow for game 5, right?
Yes, but we'll have to do it probably after because I work, unfortunately.
Oh,
So we'll do it another time. But
no,
all right.
we'll do it. Don't you worry.
No,
we'll do
I
it.
Don't be a
will.
bitch, Joseph.
When they win, they win.
Don't be a bitch.
All right, cheers, boys.
All right, later, guys.
Later.
Cheers.